Hello, I'm Bob Benjy, founder of Benjy Law Corporation, a boutique litigation firm in Los Angeles, California, serving throughout the state of California. Thank you for joining me here today. We specialize in real estate, business, and collection matters, and in particular, post-judgment collection matters, which is my area of passion. I want to talk to you today about issues of California judgments, money judgments, from state and federal courts throughout California and how those work and how they're renewed, etc. And this is the first in a series of such videos that I'll be making. And subsequent videos will discuss post-judgment collection concerns, analyses, how you go about determining where assets may exist, how you go about getting collecting on those assets, etc. So to state the obvious, this video is made from the perspective of a judgment creditor. That is the person that was successful in obtaining a money judgment against the defendant or the judgment debtor. So let's dive right into the materials. Today's discussion will concern the lifespan of a state or federal California money judgment. California money judgments come with an original lifespan. It's like a default of 10 years. So these judgments are good for 10 full years. You, the judgment creditor, the winner, have 10 full years to use all of the statutory powers available to you as a judgment creditor to go and find assets and levy and seize them and take them and apply them to reduce the balance owed to you. If you can get it done in 10 years, great. Sometimes these things settle and sometimes there's voluntary payments, and that's great too. But sometimes, in fact often, that's not the case. You may have spent tens of thousands of dollars or more fighting in court and eventually obtaining a monetary judgment against a judgment debtor. Sometimes these judgment debtors may be very wealthy, but they are reticent to go ahead and hand over the money that they owe and that a court has determined they must pay. And so it is now incumbent on you to enter the second phase of the litigation process, so to speak, and that is post-judgment collection. And believe it or not, this second phase can be very time-consuming, sometimes much more time-consuming than the first phase of actually winning the case. So you need to be prepared for that. Again, the judgments will expire in 10 years unless they are renewed before the default expiration date of 10 years after entry. So if a judgment is entered on January 1st of 2015, it will expire automatically and forever unless renewed prior to that by January 1st of 2025. So when you get a judgment, you want to calendar that expiration date. You want to set reminders for when it's going to happen, and you want to be cognizant of that date and make sure to go ahead and get it renewed before it expires. Now, once you renew it, which is a ministerial task that the clerk of the court really handles upon your request as judgment creditor, it will renew for 10 years after the date of the renewal. So if you went in and you asked for it to be renewed on January 1st of 2023, before its automatic expiration date, hopefully, and assuming it gets renewed, which it should, assuming you've done it right, it will renew for another 10 years. So it will now expire after the renewal, January 1st of 2033, 10 years after the renewal date, and many years after the entry date of January 1st, 2015. But understand that you are unable to ask for a renewal during the first 5 years after the judgment is entered. So if it's entered January 1st, 2015, you are unable to ask for a renewal until at least January 1st, 2020. And if you don't get it done by January 1st of 2025, then it's forever evaporated and gone, regardless of collectability, regardless of balance owed, etc. So there's some very technical dates you want to be cognizant of and take action on. So that is today's short video in the first of a series on post-judgment collection concerns. Again, I'm Bob Benjy, the founder of Benjy Law Corporation in Century City. Please look us up on the web at www.benjylaw.com. Benjy Law, that's BenjyLaw.com. And please do not hesitate to reach out to us if we can assist you on a post-judgment collection matter, particularly ones where a balance is owed in excess of $500,000. We can discuss your case with you and underwrite it to see if it is collectible, and if so, we'd be happy to work with you, assuming there's no conflicts of interest, etc. So please do reach out to us. We also do real estate litigation and business litigation, and some transactional work in those arenas as well, and we're always happy to give a free consult. So again, Bob Benjy for Benjy Law Corporation, thank you for joining me here today. Please like this video and please subscribe so that you can get our other videos and enjoy those as well. Thank you so much.